smoke over red dirt. Red dirt rising, rebels breathing, engines preaching louder than any law. Wow. Ride smoke over red dirt, boots stained with another day's hurt. Yeah, the state drew lines, but the lines don't work, cause the wolves outright, we were born berserk. Ain't no chains on our bloodline, no leash on our lifeline. Every sheriff on the skyline knows this road ain't theirs this time. I seen badges melt in the heat, seen the judge get pale when our engines speak. Ain't a law alive that can tame these streets. We the ones they warned about when the doors creak. Dust kicking up like a war drum call. Red dirt rising like it wanna kill y'all. Every outlaw born was born to brawl. We ain't here to kneel, we ain't built to crawl. Ride smoke over red dirt, where the wild ones rise and the scared ones hurt. No chains, no flags, no lies, no church. Outlaw rhyme radio from the mud we birth. Riot smoke over red dirt. Riot smoke. They build fences round our town, but fences fall when rebels drown. Every rule they wrote in sound, gunshots echo, law shuts down. Ain't no fear in a man who's broke, ain't no silence in a heart that spoke. Truth too sharp for the world they wrote, so we set fire to the lies they promote. Ain't nobody marching us, barking us, boxing us. We the type of riders that the system fucking lost in dust. Red dirt ain't holy ground, this is graveyard trust, where the sinners stand taller when the righteous combust. You hear that thunder, that's what's coming through, engines screaming like a prophecy that finally came true. And the smoke you choke came from something new. It's the system burning like it always knew. Ride smoke over red dirt, where the kings fall flat and the rebels convert. Pain in the power, blood in the work. Outlaw rhyme radio scorching the earth. Riot smoke over red dirt. Riot smoke. Born without chains, raised without name. Riding through storms, they say we're tame and it man. But not us, never us. Every outlaw born is a threat to the throne, cause we don't fear death when we ride alone. We the ones that history tried to disown, till we carved our truth in a world of stone. Red dirt carrying our legacy loud, every boot print kicking dust at the crowd. Every rebel standing tall, unbowed, every scream of war making tyrants cowed. Yeah, riding smoke ain't danger, it's a sign that the free don't wait for a goddamn sign. We ride our fate in the dust and grime, and the system folds every single time. So when the night turns thick and the sirens cry, remember rebels don't run, rebels reply. This red dirt road is where rulers die and outlaws rise beneath the smoking sky. Ride smoke over red dirt, where fear dissolves and the truth converts. No chains on the born wild, no scripted worth. Outlaw rhyme radio running earth. Riot smoke over red dirt. Riot smoke. Smoke rising. Smoke rising. Outlaw rhyme radio. Where ashes ride the back roads, and the living ain't the ones in control. Yeah, these back roads carry ghosts, motherfucker, I swear. Ashes on my jacket, smoke burning in the air. Every mile I ride got a grave somewhere. Every bench I pass left, its roots laid bare. I ain't running from shit, I'm the stone they hide. I'm the outlaw breathing fire where the the saints all died. Wolves in the ditches moving side by side, and the dust on my boot screens, don't you fucking divide. Ashes ride the back roads with me, where the laws don't follow and the cowards can't see. Broken flags burn slow in the breeze. Outlaw rhyme radio sets the whole damn free. Ashes ride the back roads with me. Whoa. These back roads raised me mean, raised me raw. Taught me every crack in the system, jaw. Taught me every rule was a rigged up flaw, and every holy truth was a goddamn scam they draw. I'm the flame that walks when the night gets thick, the outlaw hymn, the southern conflict. Every state line crossed is another brick in the grave of the crown they want me to pick. Ashes ride the back roads with me, where the judges fade out and the sinners run free. Fire in my chest like a prophecy. Outlaw rhyme radio, that's my legacy. Ashes ride the back roads with me. Oh.
No saints on this road, no kings in this dust, just wolves, engines, and the bones of the unjust.
If the highway's clean, the truth ain't there. Freedom's in the dirt with the outlaw stare, with the gun smoke rising through the midnight air, and the ashes of the holy in my tie somewhere. Let the state send threats be sent them again. I bled on these roads since I don't know when. Every badge of crack tried to call me sin, but the sin they fear most is a man unpinned. Ashes ride the back roads with me, where the strong stay wild and the weak can't flee. Every corrupt crown ends on its knees. Outlaw rhyme radio rides eternally. Ashes rise. Back roads with me. Fire don't die, it just finds another road.
Outlaw rhyme radio, broadcasting from the bloodstained South, where red soil swallows fear, and surrender ain't a motherfucking option.
Yeah, this red soul been drinking blood since time began. Ain't no king survived it, ain't no God-made man. Every state line drawn gets wiped by the sand, 'cause the dirt only bows to a gun in your hand. I ride where the soldiers break, where the cowards freeze, where the law gets swallowed by the wild-ass breeze. Motherfucker, I learned young that the South won't appease. It births wolves, not saints in the dirt and trees. No surrender on red soil, not today, not ever. We stand in the dust and we break every tether. Rebels ride strong through the worst damn weather. Outlaw rhyme radio, hold this land together. No surrender on red soil forever. I seen judges fall when the ground turned hot. Watch badges melt down to the lies they forgot. Every oath they swore ain't worth a single shot. When the soil turns red from the truth they fall. We don't kneel here, bitch, we rise with the flame, with ash in our lungs and no fear in our name. You can chase us with laws, you can call us insane, but the dirt knows the strong and don't honor the tame. No surrender on red soil, we break the crown. Every flag they wave is burnt to the ground. You want obedience, you came to the wrong town. Outlaw rhyme radio keeps the wolves unbound. No surrender when the dirt turns brown with the falling around. The earth remembers, the soul decides, and only the fearless walk out alive. ground, took tyrants, ate whole regimes, swallowed up the kingdom, built American dreams. Now we ride on bones where the power once screamed, red soul gleaming under moonlight beams. Ain't no surrender in the blood we spill, ain't no peace treaty on a land this real. If the state wants war, then motherfucker it will, cause the South don't bend and the dirt don't heal. No surrender on red soil, sing it loud when the rebels rise strong and the wolves stay proud. Every system breaks when the earth gets loud. Outlaw rhyme radio ain't following no crowd. No surrender on red soil unbound.
This land don't take orders, it only takes the brave.
Outlaw rhyme radio, riding with the ones who never kneel. Where the lines on the road don't guide you, they dare you. That's right.
These roads weren't built for the holy or clean, they're cracked for the outlaws who bleed gasoline. Dust on my boots, blood on my name. Every mile I take spits back their shame. They want my wrist changed, my story erased, but I'm called from the heat lawman can't face. Road signs flicker like they're scared of my path, cause nothing out here survives outlaw wrath.
Yeah, this blacktop knows what justice wants.
These roads were made for the lawless, for the wolves who don't fear the darkness. Outlaw rhyme radio blasting through the silence, we ride with fire, not obedience. These roads were made for the lawless, for the ones who turn fury into progress. Blue light shaking in my rear view glass, but they fade every time that I twist the gas. Skies turn rust red when the engines roll. Hell ain't down below, hell rise to flow. Raised in the smoke where sinners survive. I don't run from danger, I make danger drive. Every outlaw breath I take is proof that the roads bow down to the ones uncool. These roads were made for the lawless, for the wolves who don't fear the darkness. Outlaw rhyme radio blasting through the silence, we ride with fire, not obedience. These roads were made for the lawless, for the ones who turn fury into progress. Yeah, storms follow us, but storms don't scare those who build them. These roads were made for the lawless, for the broken, unbound, and godless. Outlaw rhyme radio screaming in the dust. We don't bend, we break what breaks us. These roads were made for the lawless. Ride hard, ride reckless.
Outlaw rhyme radio. Still riding the road to feel the righteous. Fire popping, wind dragging across empty fields. Outlaw rhyme radio. Yeah.
Tonight the South ain't peaceful. Tonight the sky burns with every sin they tried to bury. Let it roar. Flames crawl slow through the red dirt night, painting every broken fence in an outlaw light. Sirens
sirens cry distant, but they never come close, cause the South don't kneel for the ones who boast. Boots in the ash where the preachers fell, riding through the smoke like I'm raised in hell. They say stay quiet, but I spit back fire. Every outlaw breath sets the sky up higher.
Yes, yeah, they fear the blaze we carry.
Fire stains the southern sky tonight, burning every chain they swore was right. Outlaw rhyme radio, loud in the smoke. We rise from the ruin they hope will choke. Fire stains the southern sky tonight, where rebels stand and cowards take flight. Heat on my jacket, sweat on my brow. Southbound storms couldn't stop me now. Lines on the road melt under my wheels. Truth don't hide when the fire reveals. Badges retreat from the flame we spark. We were born in the light they call too dark. If the Lord won't save us, then hell might cheer, cause sinners rise strong when the flames draw near. Fire stains the southern sky tonight, burning every chain they swore was right. Outlaw rhyme radio, loud in the smoke. We rise from the ruin they hope will choke. Fire stains the southern sky tonight, where rebels stand and cowards take flight. Yeah, let it burn. Let it speak louder than any judge ever did. Fire stains the southern sky tonight, for the faithless few who refuse to fight. Polite outlaw rhyme radio, leading the blaze. We ride through hell like it's just another phase. Fire stains the southern sky tonight, burn bright, ride wild, never die quiet. Outlaw rhyme radio, where the sky burns, we follow. Outlaw rhyme radio on the air, where the dust trails scream louder than the law ever could. Lock in, load up, ride me. Boot prints vanish in the red dirt heat, but my gunfire echoes like a promise I keep. They chase my shadow, but they choke on the haze, cause I'm built from the smoke of renegade days. No badge ever caught me, no judge ever broke me. I'm the storm they warned you about, hell wrote me. Dust trails rising like a ghost from the grave. Every mile I ride turns a fearless to brave. You can't outrun fate out here, but you can damn sure outride fear. Gunfire in the dust trails, lighting up the night. Red dirt glowing as the rebels ignite. Outlaw rhyme radio, screaming through the static. This ain't bravery, boy, this is automatic. Gunfire in the dust trails, roaring like a vow. If the law won't smoke, I'll give them hell now. I'll give them hell now. Spin shields bouncing on my boots like rain. Engines snarling loud like it's tasting pain. Mirages of blue lights waver in the heat, but they fade just as quick as the lies they repeat out here. Freedom's carved in a crooked line, cut with lead, sweat, whiskey, and spine. I don't run from war, war runs from me, cause I'm raised in the fire where the damn pride. Fire in the dust trails, lighting up the night. Red dirt glowing as the rebels ignite. Outlaw rhyme radio, screaming through the static. This ain't bravery, boy, this is automatic. Gunfire in the dust trails, roaring like a vow. If the law won't smoke, I'll give them hell now. That's the heartbeat of the South. That's the pulse of the unbound and unbroken. Gunfire in the dust trails, written in the flame. Every outlaw knows that the smoke bears a name. Outlaw rhyme radio, ride shotgun in the blast for the rebels who burn and refuse to fade fast. Gunfire in the dust trails, burn it, don't bail, cause only the fearless leave marks on this trail. Yeah. Outlaw rhyme radio, still fire into the dirt. Outlaw rhyme radio, still firing through the dirt. Outlaw rhyme radio, for the outlaws who walk through fire like it's home. Cause rebels don't fear the flames. Yeah, walk through hell with a grin on my face. Watch flames chase cowards out of every damn place. Heat on my skin, smoke cutting through space. Motherfucker, I was born in a firestorm's embrace. A badge melts quick when the blaze gets real. A judge turns ghost when the heat they feel. But rebels like me don't break a kneel. We ride straight in, let the fire reveal. Rebels don't fear the flames we breathe that burn. With no goddamn concern. If the world goes down, it's just our turn. Outlaw rhyme radio makes the fires churn. Rebels don't fear no motherfucking flame. I seen preachers run when the sparks took flight. Seen troopers cry when the woods lit bright. But the wolves I ride with, they live for the night. They hunt through the blaze with a bloodshed bite. If the state lights fires trying to scare our kind, we'll burn down the courthouse they left behind. Every flame they fear is the one we find. Heat in the air, freedom in the mind. Rebels don't fear the flames, we claim that heat. We stomp through the ash with steel in our feet. Let the fire roll wild across every street. Outlaw rhyme radio keeps the burning lead. Rebels don't fear the flames we breathe. Rebels don't fear. If the fire is holy, then we're the unholy blessed. If the flames are judgment, then we walk through the test. Let the forest ignite, let the skyline glow. We'll ride through the blaze with the throttle low. Every spark that hits is the truth we know. Freedom ain't clean, bitch, it's born in the glow. And if they try to stop us with the heat they send, we'll turn the firestorms into our best friend. Cause rebels don't fear how the flames might bend. We burn brighter still right up to the end. Rebels don't fear the flames, we rise through fire. We carve our path higher and high. If the world burns down, we build from the pie. Outlaw rhyme radio fuels the empire. Rebels don't fear the flames we inspire. Rebels don't fear the flames we inspire. When the fire comes, we don't run, we ride. Yeah. This is Outlaw Rhyme Radio. Southbound through the smoke, where the sinners ride free, and the law don't got the goods to follow. Red dirt on my boots, fire snapping in my lungs. State line shaking every time my V-twin runs. I don't pray for peace, I don't beg for grace. I spit dust in the wind, leave smoke in this place. Badges in the mirror, but they fade in the haze. Cause I'm raised by the road and the hell I blaze. A rebel before I bleed that truth. Southbound, rider carving warnings on the roof. Ain't no chain that can hold me. Ain't no judge that can mold me. Southbound through the smoke, let the dirt turn red, let the flames kiss the road like the sky won't fade. Outlaw rhyme radio in the static of the night, blasting war drums loud while the law takes flight. Southbound through the smoke, where the rebels don't show, where the dead end streets turn to fuel I invoke. Dust storms rising as the county lines break, blue lights choke when they smell what I make. I'm the wildfire bastard they tried to tame, but a leash ain't shit when you burn the whole chain. Got scars on my knuckles, storm in my chest. Every mile I ride puts fear to rest. They say slow down, but that's death in disguise. I'd rather die speeding than kneeling their lives. Southbound through the smoke, let the dirt turn red, let the flames kiss the road like the sky won't fade. Outlaw rhyme radio in the static of the night, blasting war drums loud while the law takes flight. Southbound through the smoke, where the rebels don't choke, where the dead end streets turn to fuel I invoke. I don't run from the fire, I ride straight through. If the world wants ashes, then I give them a few. Southbound through the smoke, let the fear run dry, let the ghosts of the past keep watch from the sky. Outlaw rhyme radio on the blood red air, broadcasting for the damned who never fight fair. Southbound through the smoke, till the engines croak, and the world learns rebels don't bow, just provoke. Outlaw rhyme radio, where the stones bury the truth and the dust burns every path that tries to stand in our way. Yeah, the wind kicks up and the dirt turns red, every motherfucking bat starts shaking with dread. Cause out here in the storm no law gets fed, only wolves and rebels riding roads they fled. I seen sheriff choke on the dust they own, watch state lines crack where the power was thrown. Every lie they preach gets stripped to the bone, and the storm makes kings look weak and dethroned. Badges burning, dust storms burn to the core, ain't no law standing when the wild ones roar. Every corrupt motherfucker gets knocked to the floor. Outlaw rhyme radio rise through the war, badges burn, and dust on forevermore, and dust on forevermore. This ain't a place for the clean or pure, this road is for the broken, the pissed, the unsure. But once the dust hits hard, we ride secure, cause the storm left sinners more than the state ever could endure. I've seen preachers kneel when the sky turned gray, begging for salvation that didn't want to stay. But we don't beg shit, we carve our own way, with a gun in the night and a wolf pack sway. Badges burning, dust storms burn till they fade, where the judges can't follow when the laws get flayed. In the chaos we're carved, in the dirt we're made. Outlaw rhyme radio, don't fucking obey. Badges burn, and dust storms every day, and dust storms every day. Dust don't lie, storm don't kneel. What survives the wind is the only thing real. When the desert starts howling, the truth shows up, and the ones with the power get eaten up. Cause the badge means nothing when the wind's corrupt. Every fake ass story that the states fill up. We ride through hell with the throttle wide, with scars on our arms and death on our side. And the dust storms laugh as the cowards hide, cause only rebels stand when the rest divide. Badges burning, dust storms burn in the night, where the weak lose hope and the strong ignite. We ride through the chaos with fire inside. Outlaw rhyme radio owns this fight. Badges burn in dust storms, that's right. Dust storms, that's right. And dust don't forget. And dust don't forget.
Outlaw Rhyme Radio, where the broken were born free, and the free were born without shame. I was born in the dirt where the laws don't reach, where the wild ones growl and the engines preach. Ain't nobody gave me rules to teach, just a fistful of rage and a road to breach. Red dust climbing on my boots each day, cause the state don't own where my soul can stray. Every sheriff glare trying to block my way, but wolves don't bow when the weak say stay. I learned early that a badge ain't true, just a weapon they hide behind fear and you. So I carved my freedom in a bulletproof proof. Every mile I ride screams outlaw proof. Ain't no master here, ain't no crown to kiss, ain't no puppet judge I'm scared to dismiss. I was born in a world built cold and pissed, but the fire in my blood never asked permission for this. Born without chains, born without fear, riding through the smoke where the law won't steer. Every broken promise made me crystal clear. Outlaw Rhyme Radio, I rise right here. Born without chains. They said the world would break me, but the world just shaped me, till the rage in my chest stood up and claimed me. I ain't part of no nation trying to name me, ain't part of no church trying to save me. I'm carved from the nights where the grit runs deep, where the guilty don't talk and the strong don't sleep, where the state draws limits it can't ever keep, cause we break every fence they're scared to leave. Born wild ain't a title, it's bloodline truth, passed down through the dust from the long lost youth. Every outlaw held to carve the brutal proof that freedom costs fire and we bring the proof. So when voters rise up like they own the sky, we roar through the lines with a battle cry. They can cage a body, they can make a man die, but the spirit born free is the one they can't tie. Born without chains, born without fear, riding through the dust that the weak revere. Every scar carried proves why I'm here. Outlaw Rhyme Radio, no guys, no steer. Born without chains. No laws, no defenses, just a heartbeat sharp enough to cut through their pretenses. I survived every place they swore I wouldn't, took every shot they hoped I couldn't, stood tall in the ruins where the strong man wouldn't, and I burn this world again if they said I shouldn't. I'm the storm they fear when the sky turns red, the echo of the truth they wish they dead, the rebel they lose when they try to tread on the dust I ride, on the blood I bled. Born without chains means born unbound, means every government trembles when my boots hit ground, means every outlaw hears the same deep sound of freedom too fierce for the world to drown. So let the smoke rise high till it stains the night, let the wolves run wild in the dying light, let the law look lost in a shadowed flight. We were born without chains, and we ride that ride. Born without chains, born without fear, walking through the fire that they won't come near. Every rebel heart beats loud and clear. Outlaw Rhyme Radio owns this frontier. Born without free is a birthright.